I knew him as Solas. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name.
Oh boy.
The Dreadwolf.
Yeah.
Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe.
Porque no los dos.
In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solas imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality.
Their ability to resist slavery at the hands of Tevinter.
Solas wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Thank you for playing Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. This has been Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. This is the final DLC of Inquisition, summed up in about 30 seconds. It's a good DLC. All right, so let us make our person here. We could be an elf. They're descendants of the ancient fallen empire. We could be a Qunari. They're effing enormous. And they have horns and all of that awesomeness. We could be a boring, mundane human person. Or we could be a dwarf, who are like boring, mundane human persons, except tiny. And also they can't do magic. But also they resist magic. But also, am I making hot take and predictions in this game, given that I know fucking nothing? Prediction, by the end of this game, a dwarf will do a magic. But anyway, I have given exactly zero thought to what type of character we're going to make. I feel as though it might be thematically appropriate, given the whole, this is a direct sequel to Dragon Age Inquisition, kinda, that we could do an elf, or we could perhaps do a human. It would be nice if I knew, if there were mechanical things here. Yes, someone did indeed play Dragon Age Inquisition The Descent. It is another good DLC in Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition has a very good many DLCs. A very many good DLC. It has both of those things. Anyway, there are no stat differences. There are no mechanical buffs. Apparently, elves and dwarves do get things. Well, no offense, tiny people. I'm not tiny, but short. So, anyway. All right, here. Let us just randomize ourselves some elvy elves. Here, these are what elves can look like. Let's make an elf. Yeah, this is one of those things where you can spend 100,000 years doing it, or you can spend 9 minutes, and you're not gonna be wrong. Also, can I immediately say I fucking love this, I guess, art style? Just the general way that they're presenting the characters, the character models. In Dragon Age Inquisition and in a little bit in Dragon Age Origins, they went very heavily realistic, but it seems like with the Veilguard, they've kind of pulled away from that and gone in a more stylized and not quite cartoony, but definitely exaggerated fantasy. We are never even for a moment pretending this is Game of Thrones type deal. And I like it. I think it looks better. And, Bagunicorn kind of hits the nail on the head right there. This is going to age really well. Because if they went for, tippity top of the line, realistic graphics, rah, in, 2 years, one, they would have missed that mark. And two, in, 4 years, they would have looked like garbage. Whereas this is, listen, you can like it or not, but I think it would be fair to say that it is timeless. This is going to look pretty much exactly as good now as it's going to look in, 2040 or whatever. God, I hope we're all playing video games and extant and living in a society in 2040. That would be nice. You can change the lighting. One thing that Dragon Age Inquisition did, which is a choice that was made, is it starts the player off and has them create their character in just the greenest, darkest, weirdest place in literally the entire video game. And then it puts you in broad sunlight and you're like, I look completely different. Yeah, it has some very specific lighting in its character creator. And, well, Dragon Age: The Veilguard has decided, what if we don't do that? What if we give lots of different lighting so you can see how you will look in, the purple void, or sun, or smoky cloud fogland, or nighttime. Thank you, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. This is better. Sort of like that. It would be very funny, I think, to have this hairstyle and still have people be racist to me because I'm an elf. It's like, I'm sorry, how do you know? What do you mean an elf? I am not an elf, I am a human woman. Scars, paint, I don't particularly feel like it for this character. I think we're good. Like, I think her whole deal is like she's like high and mighty and holier and better. Maybe not holier, but definitely better than thou. Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably not going to last. But, if we're going to say one particular adjective, haughty. That's the vibe that I'm sort of getting and maybe going for character-wise. We'll see. We'll go with she, her pronouns, and we will go with woman. Does not affect gameplay. Oh no, they put gender in my video game. Anyway, so you can parry and dodge past enemies to gain strength with every strike. Sounds cool. Or you could be a saboteur, or you could be a Veil Ranger who snipes things. Yeah, yes, that sounds good. All right, let us rouge. Okay. So, we could be the Grey Wardens. They take Darkspawn blood, and they drink it, and they don't die. It's a very important step. We remember poor, Geordie? Not Geordie. Something that sounded like Geordie. Jovi? Davith? Davith! We remember poor Davith. Oh, poor dead Dave. Oh, poor dead Dave. Okay. So, we could be a Darkspawn, but that sounds silly. Or you could be an Antivan Crow. And listen, point in favor of the Antivan Crows. This aspirational armor is bitchin'. This looks fucking fantastic. I love it. Starting outfit, not so much, but it's the starting outfit. Also, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your Antivan Crow hacking around thing is just a fucking... It's like a mechanic's jumpsuit from the future, right? This is... I know we're playing a high fantasy video game or whatever. This is a mechanic's jumpsuit in Mass Effect 2. This person wearing this outfit is just gonna slide out from under a speeder and be like, well, there's your problem. Your defibrillator's all oil gonked. That sort of thing. I fucking love it. It's beautiful. Also, we should probably care about, like, the lore and the mechanics or something, but the fashion. The fashion. Okay. Swift knives in the dark. The crows are ruthless assassins. Ooh. They gain reputation with the crows more quickly. That makes sense. We deal increased damage versus Antam, which had better be a group and not just one guy. Maybe it's just, maybe we're just supposed to find and kill this one guy. This one guy, Antam, we don't like him. We don't like that guy. All right. Also, generally going with your, we said we were going for haughty, right? Your last name would be De Riva, which feels like, we could find a nice little first name for that. I feel like this Antivan crows. The crows sing to me, which makes sense. They're birds. It's kind of their thing. All right, play style. Wait, no. Hold on. What did we do here? Oh. So I could be an assassin extraordinaire. I'm a talented new crow recently promoted to full membership. I chafed at the cautions of my commanders. Yeah, I know better than those fuckers. Especially when my city was occupied. Hells yeah. They took my mansion or whatever. My servants were put out, and I was put out for not having my servants. Despite saving lives, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger... Oh, people were mad at me. People were mad at me, were they? Well, I'm sure that will be fine. Alright. So, adventurer means... Okay, so is this a fancy way of saying difficulty? I feel like this is a fancy way of saying difficulty. Yeah, okay. This is a fancy way of saying difficulty. Got it. It will be fine. I might at some point do Nightmare. I'm not doing it on my very first playthrough. That seems like a bad idea. Okay. So. Oh, hey. Oh. Also, we can change some things that happened in Dragon Age : Inquisition. Alright. So let's hit this random button until we find something we like. Maribel. Oh, that's got a lot of behind it. That's got a lot of how dare you? How dare you insult the name of Maribel de Riva? Yes! Oh, tremendous. I love it. All right. Past adventures, the Inquisition. Ooh. All right. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor. Oh, hey. Do you get like a full character customization for the Inquisitor? That might be a lot. That might be a lot. That having been said, we're going to go with my canon Inquisitor from my very first playthrough, who, long and the short of it, was a pretty redheaded girl named Willow, who didn't think that any of this shit was real, but then over the course of her adventure was like, oh, wait, Andraste's totally a thing, and I'm her chosen or whatever. Cool! Okay, listen. You can, in fact, do a full, complete characterization for your character creator for your Inquisitor. I don't think we're going to go that nuts with stuff. We're going to speed run this. It's going to be fine. Okay, is this lighting intentionally very green as a direct callback to Dragon Age Inquisition? Because this appears to be very green as a direct callback to Dragon Age Inquisition, which I think is funny. It kind of amuses me that they intentionally made you build the fucking Inquisitor in the fucking greenest light in the world a fucking again. That's funny to me. I like it.
It can't end like this.
It can and it shall. Hooray for the Inquisitor, kinda. Decide whether the Inquisitor was romantically involved and with whom. My Inquisitor boinked Josephine. Could not boink Dorian because Dorian's gay. Could not boink Solas because you're not an elf. Reasonable. My Inquisitor boinked Josephine. Is that the most narratively interesting thing for Dragon Age: The Veilguard? Probably not. But, hopefully we'll meet her at some point. Don't tell me if we don't. Yeah. The Inquisition was totally not disbanded. Oh, are these only my choices? I thought there was a fuck you, I'm the Inquisitor and I rule forever. Saw the Inquisition and grown so large become easy for others to misuse and disbanded. Or, we handed over power to the Chantry. Keep your expectations reserved. Fair. Some members of the Inquisition simply, okay, fine, sure. The Hidden God. So basically, we could have said, fuck you, Solas, I'm gonna murder kill you. Or, it could have been like, fuck you, Solas, I'm gonna save you from yourself. Which sounds right. Yeah, you totally don't mean to do the thing you've set out and explicitly stated that you want to do. Yeah, okay. Everybody go find Solas. We'll save him from himself. Also, my arm hurts. Yay! This is my Inquisitor, sort of. Okay. And this is my Rook, sort of, actually, fully. Hooray! Maribel de Riva, the greatest Antivan crow to ever be an Antivan crow, I guess.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual.
Seems important. God, I sound like...
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Ruh-roh. Oh. No, you should not have got bar yeeted.
Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Sorry, why is the first NPC we meet the hottest chick in the world? Is it just me, or is the first NPC we see in this entire video game? Anyway, beat down the entire room to get the information, or, you know what, lady, we're on the same side. Possibly the same side of my bed at the inn. Anyway.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
Unfortunate.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
Okay, that's different.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nev Gallus.
Thanks. Okay, so we're romancing bartender now, right?
Thank you.
That's the plan?
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
No, it's my glute. That's different. It was a character slider.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Oh, hey. You missed, Varric. Oh, okay. Passed his intimidate check,
The
I
friend
guess.
Nev Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command.
Thanks, Exposition Varric.
Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
No such thing. Had you on my side. Yeah, but it worked. Yeah, but it worked.
See you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solas, I believe her.
Oh, hi.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nevgalis and stop Solas.
Here, have a coin.
Andraste bless you.
You too, vagabond.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons.
Yeah,
I have to talk him down.
Uh-oh.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
I don't think this is going to go well for a random chick who sounded
crap.
like Carl.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solas before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solas.
Solas summoning demons on purpose.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Would be bad.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Seems important. Alright, might want to hit that sprint button. And that boing button. Oh dear. Hey,
You're
nice
safe
shot.
now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Hold on, did I build a bow rogue in a party that already
And what
had
about
two
you
bow
two?
rogues?
Are you okay?
Yeah, we're doing fine. Except for the fact that I'm realizing that I intended to build a bow rogue, and I joined a party that had two bow rogues.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nevgalis? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Seems bad.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Okay, do we also have a combat tutorial to go with our company?
Demon.
Alright. Perform a light attack with square. Use your light attack up to 5 times in a row to create an attack chain. Last hit is a final attack that deals increased damage. It also goes because it's, the final attack. Anyway.
Here they come.
Okay, so boop, boop, boop. Okay. Wait a moment. Hold on. How do I equipment? I don't. Well, at the moment I daggers. Okay. Circle appears to be a dodge button of some kind. Cool. I also have an indicator of what, and tap L1 to defend against incoming attacks. This interrupts enemies and exposes them to counterattacks. Okay. Okay. Then you swing over here, and you mash square U,
I think that's the last of them.
and you can
Good.
die.
Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
You two all right?
Yeah, given that
Patch
I'm at a third of
yourselves
my
up
hit
if you
points,
need
we'll have a
it.
healing potion.
I don't get it. If Solas tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solas always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Okay, so it looks like I have a get the fuck back button, which is circle. I have a basic attack, which is square. I have a fancy attack, which is triangle. And I have 8 arrows. But how do I... Well, I have 10 gold. Cool. How do I change what I have equipped? So I have a map and a library, which is, yeah, your codex and letters and dictionary and all that. Okay. Presumably the game will tell me. Oh. Oh! Oh. Okay, but how do I... Oh, is there no such thing as a bow rogue versus a knife rogue? Are you just a rogue rogue? Oh, I might just be a rogue rogue.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
So eventually you'll specialize and pick one. Okay.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
Seems bad. Oh, yeah, that
They're the
doesn't look
ones
good.
who made trouble at the bar.
Venatori cultists!
Hold it closed. Reinforcements should be here
Neat.
soon.
I hate these assholes.
Alright, hi, guys.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Boop. Boop. Okay, so you hold R1 to draw. Also, you just run in and knife a guy. Got it. The Venatori have erected a barrier, destroying nearby crystals to bring it down. Well, that's a crystal. They're probably not all that easy. Should probably not get used to them being that
More
easy.
intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren.
Okay, so you can press
Clearly,
circle to
bunch of
hoop out of the
cultists,
way,
aren't
or press
The
double
Blues have
circle
taken
to
our
fancy
contracts
hoop
on
out of the way.
Nasty
Got it.
bastards.
Yep, that's them.
And you can boink that guy in the skull, and you can plink that guy in the skull, and then you don't exist anymore. Or rather, there we go. Cool. Thank you, helpful assistive auto-aim. Helpful assistive auto-aim is helpful and assistive.
Guess we're sliding down.
Evidently.
They're allies of Neb Gallus. Kill them all.
Hi, friends. Use R1 to select your new Static Strikes ability. Rouges generate momentum by attacking enemies without fucking up. Got it. Oh, hi. Navigate to your ability with aha and select it. Oh, that seemed neat.
Varric Tetris, the Venatori own these streets.
Fuck you. Hey, remember what I said about being a bow rogue? I might actually not, because that's real cool. Just shoot in here and stab the hell out of you. And, hey, you made me bleed. Fuck that and fuck you. Okay, ow. Buddy. Get head boinked. Ow, my heart. Alright. Get slashed and stabbed. So how do I do that thing again?
But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Like if I wanted to do that again, I would... Not enough momentum. Oh! So you need momentum to do your fancy shit. Okay. Hi, I'm sorry, what's with your
Varric,
hat?
hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing.
Oh,
A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me.
is it on
Figured
account of
I'd
you
play
being the
along.
ice mage?
Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solas. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Hey now.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solas in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
It seems pretty bad
Worse.
so far.
This ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
Yeah, well, he's
I
also
also
a god,
told you
baby.
he was an ancient elven god.
Yeah, that.
Elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Jeez.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So, if we do catch Solas, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Yeah, probably wouldn't end well. Also, should we be keeping track of how many times they say Dreadwolf versus Fen Harel? Because thus far, I think it's like 19-0. Have we kind of... Well, I suppose the game was not originally titled Dragon Age: Fen Harel. Probably makes sense. Hey, money! Where do we go? We continue that way? No, we probably don't continue that way. That's probably painful. Is there a... Oh, there's a zip line.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
It is also true that none of these people are Dalish. That, I suppose, is fair.
There. That's the building I tracked Solas to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Okay, so now this is the bow tutorial. Cool. Arrows replenish over time. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Hi guys, listen, I don't want to fight on a bridge. Bridge fighting is bad for me, actually. Here, this is much better. I like this more. Barriers protect enemies from damage. Deplete them quickly with R2, or they will... Oh, okay. So we need to bow snipe the barrier fuckers. Oh! Also, if you snipe his skull, he dies. Got it. Understood. Oh, I suppose you can just die then. Thanks.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Okay. Is there a sorcery on the exit, or... Anyway.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solas has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Feels like Solas has been around since about an hour and a half before Cassandra found him. The Dreadwolf has been around for a very long time, but Solas kind of felt improvised and ad hoc and of the moment and that sort of thing. He's a very bad liar in Dragon Age: Inquisition, actually.
Broken chains. Solas is freeing slaves.
Solas hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
Yes.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
The people, not the gods, Harding. Your subject pronoun was Okay. Is this an overlook point? Yep, overlook. Oh.
What do you see?
No sign of Solas. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ooh, I do have hotkeys. If I hold L2, I can hit square and do my fancy deal. Okay. All right. First actual legitimate for serious thing that I think is not great here. I wish the PC moved like 8% faster, especially with this animation. Like if you're gonna put this much hop and arm swing into your jog movement, your movement should look like you're fucking jogging. Like this is too slow for this animation, is what I'm getting at. I don't hate the animation, but I think if you're gonna move like this, if you're gonna look like this when you're moving, you should be moving faster. Given the very fancy. Oh, hi, friends. I didn't notice you. Now you're in my grill. Bad.
More demons.
All right. You take my. Oh, you don't have your square thing. All right, fine. Ow, ow. All right. Get head sniped. And you over there, get sniped. Cool. I'll have a potion, please. Thank you. Yeah, you're jumping all the... Well, obviously you're jumping all the time, but you're also...
Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Okay.
Air's full of magic. Solas used a lot of power for something.
Solas, the Dreadwolf, Fenharel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juggles.
He didn't like that. All right. Is this the way we came? That might be the way we came. That is totally the way we came. Ah, a lever.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
All right. Is there fall damage in Minratha's hold? Well, there was vibration, but no fall damage yet. I feel as though the operative word is yet, but we'll see. Oh, now we're splishy splashy.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian.
Ah,
They're
crap.
elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another.
Yeah.
Solas uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Oh, that's gonna go well. Alright, so I feel the need to point out that these were introduced as a MacGuffin like 77% of the way through Dragon Age Inquisition, and now they're here in the first 45 minutes of Dragon Age the Veilguard. We're playing the hits.
Well, we're not in Minratha's anymore.
Certainly not.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, that seems bad.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Hi there, demon friends. Wait, where did I get that sword? That's not my sword. That's my sword. Oh, maybe that was my sword. Maybe that was always my sword and I just now noticed it. Armor protects enemies from most damage. Deal bonus damage and break through with your fancy triangle button. Okay. So I need to prioritize when and if I hit my fancy triangle button attack. Okay. You've got a barrier, so you can get bowed. Ow.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Mirathas.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Yeah. You're totally fine. Press square. Oh, so you can charge in and... Well, it would help if I actually hit the sprint button, but I know what I mean. screw you, bucko. Cool. Alright, and we boing the log, and we... Is that not the way? Hold on. Ah, stairs. Probably better.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Yeah.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Seems like a good idea. Off. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Game, I kind of wish the camera would follow the thing I'm focused on, because if I dodge out of the way, I can't see it, and if I can't see it, it can hit me. So, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll rope over this way. Oh, the map says there's a little side room over here. Indicates to me there may be bonus loot. Hey, look! Bonus loot. Usability shortcuts by Yep. Hello. I've been prompted to do this at you. Yep, and now you can die. Thank you. And I'm still not even a quarter of the way to level 2. And, I realize we just started, but it feels like you level quite slowly. Well, we are entering a new area. It's called Ritual Site Approach. It's a strange name, but, turned out to be good.
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solas finishes his ritual.
Nope, we'll shoot you, and we'll jump out of the way of you. Fuck you. You get into here. And we're basically just playing Batman, except without the lightning bolts, which is cool. Fine with that. Get over here. Oh, can't see. There you go. Hi. Oh, wait, you're Varric. Okay, how do I not shoot Varric? I want to not shoot Varric. How do I cancel a drawn bow? I don't. Okay. Well, it's fine. I'll get that arrow back at some point. Hey, I got that arrow back. Alright, get to the ritual site. Up we go. We hoop and boing. And we scamper and boing. And hello, friend. Oh, you're a bigot. Oh, you're a large fella. Okay.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
You don't say. Is that your expert opinion, Rook? Ow. Alright, so we Okay, don't be in the red circles. Come on. Played enough Final Fantasy XIV to not be in the red circles when shit's happening. Ow. My face. Okay, oh, I accidentally used 2 potions. That's fine. I'll get them back quickly. There are pots for this.
How
Hey,
did
you.
a demon this large get through the veil?
Big hole.
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solas's ego.
Also that. Take that. And take that. And do you even have, like, weak points? Okay. Okay, ow. Alright, you're almost dead. You shoop. We charge back in. And you die. Cool.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solas.
Hey, bud. Alright, you might want to fire at some point.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, there's a non-zero
Solas
chance you're
isn't
not
gonna
surviving
stop
this
just
scene.
because an old friend asks nicely.
Solas needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
It's... I don't think that's gonna go well, V-Man.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've gotta try to reach him. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook, take care of the team for me.
Don't appoint someone interim leader in your stead, Varric. That interim tag gets removed real fast.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hey there. Oh my god, they handsome Squidwarded Solas. It's fine.
All right, let's buy him some time.
Demon fight! Get away from you. Charge you.
Is getting through to Solas.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Sure we can. We're the greatest heroes that have ever... Ah, get out of the way!
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Dig? Oh. Oh, that was an important
People
gun.
are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful. What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solas.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Well.
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
Wait, demons.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Okay, well, listen, Bow Rogue. I'm a Bow Rogue.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Nev will risk everything to stop Solas. Oh boy. Okay. Sure that's not going to bite me in the ass later. Nev, if I just accidentally doomed you 40 hours from now, I apologize. It wasn't my intent. Also, I thought R2 was sprint. Well, it's not. Goodbye, Arrow. Alright, and we hoop, and we hoop, and we up, and we hoop. And we charge, and... Oh no, there's something red over there. Oh, something smushed it. Okay.
This is it! We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Some obstacles can be destroyed. Like... Oh. Like that.
Why? Why tear down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but it isn't falling. We need to push it. Right. Together. Now!
Nev, don't you have magic?
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
No, it ends with something falling down on you.
Push!
really needed. You're okay. No, Varric, you're gonna get stabbed. There's a reason he's using a knife as a focus! He got stabbed.
Varric!
Well, that sure seems bad.
Varric! Varric! Oh no, no, no! Nev!
Oh. Oh my! Whoop! That didn't go well.
Let's go! This way! This way!
Oh, Solas. Oh, you kind of sort of... Well, we fucked up your plan, but also... yeah, those two probably aren't happy. Oh, that, yeah, I probably shouldn't be leaking that. Title card! Oh boy!
The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Too bad! I'm good at reading. Reading is fundamental. I'm gonna take this to Pizza Hut and I'm gonna get a sticker on the wall and I'm gonna get me a personal pan pizza.